Well, I'm at Toronto's Nathan Phillips Square to take in a protest against motion M-103. The only problem is that the people protesting that motion are probably outnumbered at least 20-1 by people who consider speaking out against that motion is, well, racist and Islamophobic.
Watch yourself.
Fucking piece of shit!
There we go. Tolerance and free speech at its very best. This is exactly the kind of social re-engineering that I think is destroying Canada.
Yes, racist afraid again.
This is what
no racism in Toronto.
This is technically assault. What's that? That's assault. You did.
Come on, guys. Come on.
You've been trying to have a protest, but you're being infiltrated by people that are, I guess, calling you racist and fascist.
That's what they've been doing. I mean, they had their speech earlier on. We didn't stop them. We didn't go out and taunt them or do anything else. And as soon as we started to speak, they started attacking us. And, well, I guess they're the ones that are against our freedom of speech. And it goes to prove that one side can say what they want, and as soon as we say something against their view, we're labeled the racists and fascists and everything else that they can utter at us.
It's interesting. It looks like you're almost surrounded. There's a police cordon here, preventing you.
It was worse earlier. The police were, there was a scuffle here earlier, and the crowd was coming right at us, and the police kept them at bay, and they were trying to infiltrate further down here. But it's been quite an experience. It's scary that our freedoms of speech are being infringed upon, and it's proof here that these thugs are allowed to do whatever they like.
What do you make of the counter-protest?
Well, I'm a little confused because there's a lot of people here protesting against racism. I don't think that opposing M-103 is a racist statement, and so it's very disturbing to find that legitimate concerns about 103 is converted into somehow a racist statement. Very puzzling. And I think these people are being disingenuous, and I think they actually have pretty harmful intent. The people I'm worried about are these people on the other side. Very worried about these people. In the case of these particular individuals, it's not helping the country. I'm not anti-left, but I am anti-lunacy.
Nazi punks! Nazi punks! Nazi punks! Fuck off!
So what do you have against freedom of speech? He's thinking. So what do you make of the protest here today, sir?
Well, I think racists should fuck off.
Okay, well, that's very eloquent, but
like rebel media should also fuck off.
Yeah, well, how is someone protesting against M-103 necessarily a racist?
Well, they're not necessarily a racist, but a lot of the rhetoric they use is racist.
Such as?
Such as there's some caricatures of Muslims used on the sign somewhere, very racist caricatures.
But isn't that part of free speech? Isn't that a time-honored, trait of making a point?
Well, I mean, I gotta go. I gotta get my Soros check. I think it just.
You're going back to that again. Do you find it odd that the people standing up for freedom and the Constitution need to have a police escort, basically, because of these kind of people?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty draconian, I guess. If you truly believe in freedom of speech, it should be absolute, even opposing thought.
What do you make of them interfering with our interview right now, Daryl?
I mean, this is the school of thought that they have. They can deal with opposing opinions and stuff, so they feel like they're gonna have to suppress.
It seems so immature, doesn't it?
Of course, it's immature, but they've been institutionalized to believe that this is the proper response to opposing thought.
Well, it's kind of perversely ironic, isn't it, folks? The only way a group of people can protest M-103 in this country is by having a police presence. That's because members of the peace-loving liberals standing up for the religion of peace don't like to hear contrary opinions. For the Rebel Media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. If you like what you just saw, click subscribe below and never miss another Rebel video.